What up, my friends? We are here today to talk about hopes for Magic in 2025. Mine and yours. So, first things first, I'm going to share the live stream link in the Discord, and then we will do our hellos. Hope you guys have been having an enjoyable start to your weekend. All right, let's see here. Oh, I wasn't sure 100% if I was sick, but I definitely know that I am now. So it is what it is. Thankfully, it's fairly mild overall. Last year, I had to deal with being really sick, so whatever. It's not that big of a deal overall, which is nice. It's it's getting closer to non-existent than a genuine issue. All right, so we've got that done. Let's do our hellos. What up? Jess, Millmaster, Teferi, Eng, Gianna, Zircon, Shelton, Kentucky, Jojo. Who else we got in here? Juglum, Grimy, Yamagoro, Bow Falcon, Heavy Metal, Error. Let's see. Casey, Keebler, Everyday. I don't know. I might have missed some names there. It kind of jumped ahead. So we'll have to wait and see. People come in and go, oh, I've got to listen to Papa Roach now and pull out the scissors. Oh, he didn't say my name. He didn't say hello to me. Don't do it. Life is worth living. What up, Dominic? How's it going, buddy? Jess, if you didn't notice, Bow Falcon's trying to talk to you, bro. Shelton, I don't know, with the whole FedEx thing, I had to fill out some forms or whatever so that they'll actually pull packages through customs, and from what they said, I'll get billed like 2 weeks later or something like that. They're gonna invoice me 2 weeks later, which is so weird. I thought they just made you pay when you picked up the package. So we'll see how it goes. All the information I've been given hasn't lined up. So I have no idea. But this has put a bit of a crimp in the plans of using these guys. So I'm glad that Canada Post is open and back up so we can go with the method that I'm used to, because you have to sign forms saying they can be your customs broker or whatever. And it just felt like a lot for just getting a package that was mailed by somebody across the border, you know? Although I will admit on top of that, because I am feeling under the weather, it makes things feel like a bigger hassle than they are. So at the end of the day, all I had to do was talk to somebody on the phone, fill out a form, and send it off. So I don't know. You can look at it one of two ways. It's like, I wish you'd just bill me up front and we can get it over with. Or, hey, we trust you. Here's the package. You'll get the bill in a couple of weeks. You know? Kentucky last year had me worried that I quit or died for about a month. I know, right? That, like, we got really, really sick to the point where it made me, like, reevaluate my life in some ways, where I said, okay, I want to go and do something fun soon, because we just spent like a month basically being bedridden and sick, which totally is ball bag bullshit, right? So took Carly to the falls for a multiple night stay, going to arcades and doing other fun stuff, and she loved it. It was her favorite thing pretty much of the entire year. So, but you're right, man. I was gone for like a month. Honestly, I was thinking about that. I'm feeling sick, and I was like, "Fuck!" I haven't put out a video in a while, and I'm like, I'm feeling run down. And if there was like a really big subject that came out to cover, I'd be all over it. But right now, there's some stuff to talk about, but nothing that feels enough to make a video for, right? Shelton, let me know how much it is, and you'll get me back plus a little extra. Why? Thank you, good sir. Keebler, you've been loving the movie wrap-ups? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. The movie videos are a lot of fun. I'm glad you've been enjoying them. It's still a small little side thing, and honestly, even if it just stays small and never really got any bigger, I'd still be happy with it because me and Carly are having a good time, and the people who are watching are having a good time. It's just a big old good time talking about movies. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Dominic, wait, what? Dominic Super Chat says, you don't have to pay FedEx, by the way. I've had outstanding FedEx custom bills since 2022. Well, how does that work? Do they just keep delivering to you and then just never bother trying to collect the customs charges? Hey, Drewby's membership message says, evening perp, feel better, my brother. May the holidays be comfortable and festive. Yo, I like that particular phrasing. Thanks, Drewby. I hope that you too have a baller Christmas season, my man. I definitely like the idea. Like, I already know that it's festive, and the idea of being comfortable is a resonant theme with me this year. I've just been thinking about how cozy it is indoors and how just nice things have gotten over the last number of years, because it wasn't that long ago where things were really rough, like really, really rough. And now they're pretty nice, you know? Like, I don't need that much to be happy, but a lot of the problems that me and Carly were having are now sorted out. And we have enough money to eat nice meals, you know, at home mostly, but that's fine. I don't expect to be able to eat out all the time, but nice meals at home and not having to eat garbage quality food, it feels really nice. It feels really nice. There's a lot of different things that I'm feeling appreciative for. Being sick this time, apparently, has made me think about how good life is overall on a lot of levels and how happy I am. Kansakita, to happen with all the FedEx packages. This is the first time that it's happened with a FedEx package, but there are multiple packages held up right now at customs. So I'm hoping that the form that I sent off, Buddy said that it should clear everything up, and that if I get contacted by anybody else, to send the form off to them as well. So I've done what I'm supposed to do. I got it sent over really quickly, and I presume, since I haven't heard anything back, that everything's all good. So it's pretty straightforward. It's just literally saying, it's standard legal form kind of thing saying, hey, you're letting FedEx be the people who can pick stuff up for you at the customs, and you agree to pay them back for that. And then I think there may be an extra fee that FedEx adds on as well, the guy said. And there was some range for it or whatever, which I am not surprised by. But I'll have a better grasp on it once, obviously, I get the customs bill or whatever. Because I've dealt with customs at Canada Post, so I have a rough idea of how it works. Dominic, you're glad Viagra fixed my problems? It created a new problem. I accidentally fucked your mother to death, Dominic. So, you know, that's the thing. That's what they say. Warning. Sometimes something about 4 hours and now your mom's dead. So, you know, I fucked your mother, and that's the end of that. Is it sex dolls? Holy shit. You know what? I think we just... Okay, Dominic, first of all, you're going to owe me a big fat finder's fee on this one, because this is like when Reese peanut butter... It's just like when Reese figured out chocolate and peanut butter together are like licking God's ball bag delicious, right? So this idea is going to make so much money. You have no idea. As soon as you guys hear me say this, you're going to be clamoring for this service, all right? Dominic, I'm not even making this part up, has a prison in the back of his game store. We are going to populate this prison with high-class sex dolls, okay? So you can pay for prison time with these dolls. And the dolls can't judge you, right? Maybe the sweaty guy in the cell beside you can, but the dolls won't judge you. And if they do look at you with judgy eyes, well, you can put a cigarette out on them. That's what we're talking about. I mean, how often have you thought to yourself, I would love to put out a cigarette in the eye of a Russian sex doll? Right? Or whatever. Canadian, American, whatever you want. One from Egypt, you can live your dreams at Dominic's Doll Emporium. The dollhouse as it's known. No act is too degenerate for Dominic's. Anna, do I think Nissa's gonna fangirl out over Chandra? Oh, you mean in Aether Drift in the vroom vroom beep beep, standing there waving the flag? Go NASCAR Billy, go! I mean, I could see it. I could see it happening. Kansugi, you wonder how yours made it through. You always send it listed as gift and keep it under 20. Yeah, the amount that you listed at, whether you list it as a gift and then they just arbitrarily open some of them too. I don't know. I don't know if FedEx just has a rule that after you get a few packages through them delivered somewhere, they just start asking for this kind of paperwork. I don't know. Error, Dominic doesn't clean the dolls after use. Well, now we found a job for you. As an upstanding member of society, you can clean the dolls down at Dominic's Dollhouse. You can be the doll swabber. Millmaster, did I ever watch Dollhouse? No. I vaguely recall it being mentioned to me. It is in the book of things to check out, but I haven't checked it out yet. What up, Thompson? How you doing? Nice seeing you, man. It's been a long time. There is much history since the last time. See what I did there? I didn't do a good job of it, but I did it. I love how these streams never really get to whatever the title is in any meaningful amount of time, where it's like, here's the title, and then you watch it and it's just, so I've been here for almost 15 minutes and he's just yelled about fucking somebody's mom. What are your hopes for magic? What even is this? Who knows? I know, but really, who knows? Dominic says, even fedora wearers, you can put on your fedoras and Milady the Sex Dolls down at Dominic's Doll Dick Warehouse. You can pay extra, and Dominic will hold the doll up for you, and he will act as the voice. He can do ventriloquism. Oh, fatty, I love your greasy body pressed up against me. Jess, he wants to know because he wants to buy some of that fresh bread your cook made. My cook. Here's my personal driver. Here's my cook. Bo Falcon wants to share some Christmas cheer. He wants to be a Nigerian prince for you. If you send Bo Falcon $500 and a picture of your butthole, he will use that to clear the customs on his fortune, and in thanks, he will gift upon you $5,000. So if you have PayPal, you can give him $500, and then, well, the picture as well, and then you can claim your winnings. Millmaster, people getting chlamydia off of gym equipment, you can only imagine these dolls. Is that what you told your wife? Or is that what your wife told you? Keebler, where's the become a member button? Where is it? I don't know. I have a different screen than you do. Error says it's under the $sign next to the send button. All right, that's what it looks like where he is. Can you do a voice like Hatcher Miku? If you pay Dominic an extra $69.69, he will play recordings. He will play recordings of me as Hatsune Miku in the background from live streams. Keebler, it's not there for you. Are you on an Apple device, bro? Are you on an Apple device? Because if you're on Apple, they don't let you do it that way. So you got to get on a proper computer. They're making you work for it, buddy. They're not making it easy. So Jess, I say go for it. I say go for the I say go for the Bo Falcon is a Nigerian prince scam. I think it'll work out. Most of the time scams don't work out, but I got a good feeling about this one. Heavy Metal, you're on Apple and you have the button. Oh, Keebler, he's hosing you. He's hosing you by telling you his reality versus yours. Oh, you know what? Keebler, there's a link in the description of the live stream. There is a link you can click on to join the channel membership. You can try that if you want, buddy. That might work too. Bo Wagon says, iPhones have issues with YouTube. They're dumb. Apple puts different restrictions on them, you know? Dominic, the last thing you needed for my Christmas gift has arrived and you can ship it now. All right. All right. Now I don't know what's better to ship by, FedEx or Canada Post. So whichever you want to do, buddy. Whichever you want to do. I'm going to love it way more than a prison dollhouse. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was thinking I was going to run my own side business. I was going to set up cameras in the prison, and then I was going to film the live show to people in other countries without the people in the game store knowing. And then I was also going to blackmail the people who came to the game store, and fuck these dolls. And I'm going to fleece them for magic cards. So there you go. I'm just going to go, hey, if you don't want people to see what a degenerate you are, you better give me a bunch of magic cards. And then they will. And they won't even know it's too late because I literally have already been broadcasting them for pay onto these weirdo websites where it's like sweatygoofbag.com. Bob Valgan, you think it might have something to do with permissions you allow YouTube to have enabled with iPhones? Fair enough. Millmaster says, I hear there's no customs on molds of human body parts. If you just write mold of human bowel, they never open to check if it's true. That's funny. Heavy Metal says, if reloading doesn't work, try using Safari to load YouTube. There are many options. So I've taken my experience bees in Minecraft to the next level. But before I start to meander down that side road, why don't I actually stop to talk a little bit about my hopes for Magic in the next year, bro? I mean, topping off my list, and this has been my wish for Magic for a while. I don't know if we're going to get it, but this is hopes. So better card quality, genuinely, right? They've recognized that when it comes to their top tier foils and the super chasey daisy ones, that they want to have higher quality cards, so they're trying to make those ones better. I'd like to see it across the board. You're bringing in a bunch of new people, so instead of relying on the same individuals who keep coming back, you know, these new people, maybe if you make better cards for them, they'll stick around. So I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping that Tarkir will have the old Tarkir kind of flavor to it, and we'll be dealing with dragons and magic and all that, because there's going to be a lot of whatever. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope that Wizards learns from the last couple of years, and I hope that 2025 helps to reinforce the message they got from 2024, that these shallower gimmick sets don't work as well. I expect Aether Drift to probably not be a super banger set in terms of people's reception to it, the same way that Thunder Junction didn't have a fantastic reception. You know, there's been a lot of these kind of sets. So I'm hoping that Wizards learns and makes some changes that we'll see carry through into 2026, because we've already gotten rumblings like that. So that would be nice. I'm hoping that the Final Fantasy Universe Beyond set has a whole bunch of cool references to the Final Fantasies that I like in particular. Final Fantasy 6, 4, Final Fantasy 7, 9, you know, stuff like that. Those are my hopes. I'd like to get some secret layers that I really enjoy the concept of, you know, things along the lines of I really enjoyed the Monty Python secret layer. So I'm hoping that there'll be a number of secret layers that have interesting, fun stuff for me. I'm hoping to see some unique, interesting mechanics. If the sets can't excite me from a flavor perspective, I hope they can excite me from a mechanical perspective and an enjoyable gameplay perspective. What up, Gorgon? What's going on, Aldini? Huge. What's up, bro? How am I doing? Aside from the fact that I'm sick, I'm doing pretty good, actually. Build, you're hoping for the fastest vroom vroom beep beep. All right, well, get in my Jeep, son. We're gonna go tops down, shirts off, fucking nipples out to the sun. We're getting tanned. And cruising, bro. Huge, sorry to hear about the sick. I'll take it over last year, man. It's minor. It's only been here for a couple of days. The over-the-counter cold medication is doing a job of making me feel mostly normal. So today's been pretty solid. Could have been better, not being sick. But today's been pretty solid. There's a guy down the street yelling at the top of his lungs. You have no idea what's happening outside. Oh, fun times. Fun times. There was a big car crash. Well, big, like 3-car collision near where we live. Near enough that Carly could see the lights off in the distance and went off to investigate. It's a little bit more than you normally see. Gorgon, we were talking about Final Fantasy, but, it doesn't have to be limited. It could be for cows, dogs, whatever. Sandwich, what's up, man? So yeah, I got my experience bees made in Minecraft, where you stand near their little hive and it generates experience for you, just being beside it. So I ended up making one to start with, and then it took me a while to do some more breeding and genetic manipulation, but now I can make bees that generate experience on demand, and they also generate fragments of diamonds. So every 9 fragments gives you a full-on diamond. So I built like 18 of these industrial apiaries where you put the bees in, and it'll basically just keep the generations of bees going nonstop. So they are always generating experience. So there's 9 above and 9 below, and you just stand in between them, and it just blasts crazy amounts of experience into your guys and to whoever's standing there. And then also is just generating diamond combs, which is what you can break open to get fragments of diamonds. So I've got a infinite experience generating machine that also creates diamonds, which is awesome. It took a whole bunch of work, but it is awesome. What do I think the surprise set's going to be in 2025? That's a good question. I don't know. There's so many different properties out there that it could be, right? It's probably going to be something big that is coming out in 2025 but hasn't been officially announced yet. My guess, because the licensing that you have to do, Wizards isn't gonna go, we're gonna put out a Universe Beyond set at the end of the year without knowing what it is. Wizards knows what it is. They knew what it was when they put to be announced or whatever. And I suspect very strongly that's because it's connected to something that doesn't technically exist in terms of it's going to be connected to something that that we already kind of know is going to happen. It's the same way that the Magic the Gathering Netflix show, we know they're making it, right? It's been announced that they're making it, but it hasn't been full on announced that it's done and it's coming out. It's still kind of non-existent, right? We know of it, but at the same time, until you have it done, it's not done. It doesn't exist. It's probably going to be a property like that, but one that's actually going to come out, not like the Magic Netflix show, which in one way is a bad example because it probably won't come out. You know what I mean? I suspect that Wizards likes to announce things well in advance. A year, 2 years, like way out there. We know Lorwyn's coming in 2026. So I lean towards it being something that is known but isn't official in terms of we've slated a release for it, it's coming out, here we go, you know? So it's probably something that's going to become official like halfway through 2025 is my guess, something like that. Heavy Metal, you're strongly considering getting out of the military and might go back to serving as a firefighter. Oh, well, that's a big change, bro. That's a big change in life. Sandwich, you had pizza and organized your legendary creatures today. Sounds like a great way to spend some time, bro. Thompson, you played your first game of Grand Archive? Nice. Grand Archive's cool. Gorgon, you wish that Warhammer gets revisited? They might do another licensed deal with Warhammer, but you're going to have to wait. It'll be down the pipeline, right? The fact that the Warhammer stuff did well is a good sign. Like, if a product sells poorly, Wizards isn't going to do it again. It's not going to happen again. But if a product sells well, then there's a chance for them to revisit that. So since the Warhammer IP didn't get a terrible reaction, you could see more Warhammer IP. You won't see more Assassin's Creed stuff, most likely. That's my guess, is Wizards will just write off doing a deal with Assassin's Creed again because of the failure this time around. Aldini, you're so close to retiring, you can't wait. 19 years in already? Oh, well, it's good to have a goal, man. Retirement is a hell of a goal. Heavy Metal, you got 5.5 more years for an active retirement or 8 for a reserve retirement. Okay. All right. Well, that's a lot of time. Sandwich, now you got to check Amazon for some bulk deck boxes. All right. Well, make sure you're not a dink. Use my fucking Amazon link. Oh, shit. Here we go. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatcher goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. That's good. There you go. There you go. As the prophecy has foretold, use the link. What up, Larry? Excited for Christmas? I am. I can't speak for anybody else, but I am stoked for Christmas. I've been having a great Christmas season, and when I was a kid, the Christmas season's all about the presents, and I like presents. I love gifts and opening them, but just the overall vibe of this Christmas has been awesome. And over the last number of years, because we weren't in absolute struggle mode, was able to spend a little bit of money each Christmas in an attempt to expand our Christmas vibe. So one year we were able to get these red curtains that kind of feel and look like the material that Santa's like Christmas bag, Christmas sack would be made out of, right? And it's just such a nice vibe. These little things. And Christmas is the one holiday where really gone out of the way to get different decorations and stuff. A lot of things that we've gotten have come from Salvation Army and stuff like that, right? Because you can find cool old school stuff and the price is right. But overall, yeah, Christmas vibe has been on point and I am loving it. The only complaint I have about this Christmas season is being a little bit sick, but I've been taking it easy. I got ginger ale, I got fucking banana lollipops, not lollipops, what am I thinking of here? Popsicles. They call them lolly on the box, which messes me up. Mini lollies or whatever. Aldini, 24 years is your max. Oh, and he got blown up by a drone on the 23rd year, 361st day. David, I was 5 days from retirement. You've been retired permanently. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Those are official sounds of drones in the war zones. Gorgon, you hate this season as an adult. You have 4 to 5 Christmas get-togethers you're obligated to attend. Well, it could be worse, man. You could be all alone on Christmas and have nobody to get together with, and then you'd realize, wait a minute, actually getting together with people is pretty nice. Even if it is boring sometimes to listen to people jaw on about crap you don't care about. Millmaster, looking forward to cooking a nice Christmas dinner. Right on. A nice big dinner for Christmas is sweet. We're not. Carla's like, I hope you don't mind not having turkey on Christmas. I was like, I don't care. I don't care at all. We're having one like the night before, and I don't normally have a turkey on Christmas anyways. Christmas for me, growing up, was always just, oh, it's present time. Yay, presents. And I like presents, but the overall vibe has just been 100% good times, man. I wish every Christmas was this chill and Christmassy. The Christmas movies, oh yeah, speaking of which, if you want some good Christmas vibes, right, the same way that I've been vibing on Christmas, my friends, I have the Christmas review video that we put out, and we just put it out yesterday, right? So you might not have had the chance to check it out. But it will tell you some good movies to check out, as well as you can enjoy me yelling about ones that aren't worth checking out. Cork, it looked like that lady roofied me in that still pic. What are you talking about? Thompson, well, Super Chat says, and now we're having Coors Light and playing Commander. Oh, nice. A little bit of CNC before you get a Christmas kiss, right? Drink those beers and play Commander until you guys build up the courage to kiss each other. I'm down with it. Keebler has gone AWOL. He's on a mission to find out how he can join. I looked drugged while she was smiling. Oh, you must be talking about one of the movie review thumbnails, right? Yeah. Yeah. Or like a community post picture, because she did one of those too. All right, Thompson, you're low to the board. Thanks for the super chat, bro. Can't see I can have some. I'll have some of those lifesavers on Christmas, except then I die. Bum, bum, bum. What up, Aaron? Hey, Spurl, what's going on, brother? Error on Christmas Day, your mother and you go to a hibachi restaurant. Otherwise, you'd be home alone because the Christmas get-together is on Christmas Eve. It's nice to get together, like a little bit. Too much can be tedious, and then you don't even appreciate it, you know? I didn't really want to be involved in all the family get-togethers when I was young. I didn't. But, you know, there's a particular energy that exists there that even if you're bored or it's tedious or annoying or whatever else, there's this essence of home almost. And sometimes I miss that. I do miss that. Mavis Staples' Christmas Vacation? Is that the theme song for Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Larry, you know the best way to terrify a child before Christmas Day? Tell them their presents are mimics? Well, you better hope. You better hope that they know what a mimic is, bro. Otherwise, not really going to be that scared. They'll just be like, you got me the same thing over and over? Oh, gross. I got the sickness in me. Who wouldn't want to try a forgotten popular Victorian meat sauce on their dinner? I got some Victorian meat sauce for you, buddy. You got to meet me down in Dominic's doll prison. Dom's Doll Den Triple D. There you go. Corkscrew, you got your parents' walkie-talkie so they can communicate if they need each other? One of them's in the afterlife. I buried that walkie-talkie. You just tell that. Here you go. Here's a walkie-talkie. I buried the other with my dead mother. And then you just take the walkie-talkie and you're like, hello, husband. It's me, your wife. I miss you. It's cold here in the ground. Oh. Dominic, the doll prison's unionized so they get paid reasonable wages. Oh my god. I didn't think that it could get any creepier than the concept already was. But now it works like this. Dominic thinks the dolls are real people and talks to them and gives them fucking lunch breaks and shit and all of it. Oh, the ladies working for me have the best rates and you'll never hear a word of complaint from them. Wow. Stranger, boo to Mayo, bro. Thumbs down to the Mayo. May no. Oh, yeah, man. I'm happy with the movie stuff. It's turned out good. It's turned out good. We still have to do our worst of 2024 video, but it doesn't matter if that comes out like at the end of the month or at the beginning of next year really overall that much. Because nothing matters. Gianna, in Almost Heroes, a guy has a girlfriend that's made of straw. Oh, that would be so scratchy, bro. Stranger, you don't like mayo or salad cream. What the fuck is salad cream? Don's dolls do report the highest level of job satisfaction and are more likely to stay at his company. Heavy Metal's new job is you're gonna handle the PR for Dom's Dolls Den. Aether Drift predictions. We're going to get clever card names like Stick Shift. Oh, Grab My Gears. Burn Rubber. Pedal to the Metal. Whee! Burnout. Nitrous Oxide. I'm with you, stranger. No white sauce on my food, thanks. Start your engines. Vroom, vroom, beep, beep, bream, bream, bream. Get your fucking Dukes of Hazzard secret lair. What up, Scran? Merry Christmas to you too, Wingadingo. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Oh. I'm really happy for Jess. I'm glad that his Nigerian prince boat has come in. His life has changed. He is going to... He's going to start to sell diamond chessboards. Nobody would expect it. You'd think he'd go and mount a hunt for Bigfoot, but he'll say, now that I'm moneyed, I only care about the finer things in life. Would you like to buy a diamond Bigfoot chess set? Millmaster, what happened to Jess? He got one of those Nigerian prince offers, and he took it up. He accepted the offer. You know, when they contact you at the email and they tell you that they have $11 billion, and all you have to do is give them like $87 so they can get the money out of a locker at the bus station. Right? I wish that's what those emails said. That'd be hilarious. Scrawn, you're getting a break over January. More time for hobbies. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Juglum, the Red Line anime movie. The name sounds familiar, but I've never seen it. That I can remember. Aldini Race for Pinks? You mean the little pink pegs in the Game of Life that you put in your car? I've got a wife now and a child. Oh no, I've been sued. I loved the Game of Life. I fucking loved that game growing up. I honestly think a big part of it is the spinning wheel. That thing is satisfying, right? Stranger, you'd marry a Nigerian prince for $11 million. Well, you gotta get them bills paid, son, right? So, whatever you wanna live that prince life. You wanna be part of his harem, his harem. Juggle 'em, it took 12 years to make it all. I'm gonna fucking make an AI version in 14 minutes, and it's gonna have terrible dialogue and weird hands. Scrawn, you remember the I'd get lucky in the Game of Life, marry your honey, go someplace sunny? I don't remember that. I remember the ad, you can be a winner at the Game of Life. That's it. That's it. The ad wouldn't fly today. They have a 12-year-old boy with a grown woman for a bride. That's funny. Yeah, you get saddled with a family and fucking debt. You get sued. But yeah, I really liked it. I really liked the Game of Life. I don't know how much I'd like playing it now. I can't remember the last time I played it. I don't own any board games like that. I don't have like Monopoly or the Game of Life. I got stuff like Talisman. Heavy Metal, you got the Game of Life for Christmas way back then, and you remember playing Life and eating Life cereal. I like Life cereal, bro. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Keebler, you have to do it on your computer. You tried it on Safari and no luck. Well, you put the offer in, man. You put the effort in, I should say. You put the effort in, so cheers to you, bro. Now you have to do it on... You got to do it on the computer. You can make it happen. Mark, you liked the lottery in life? Was that the one where you bet... There's a little like cardboard slide and it's got numbers and you put your bet down on the number and then spin the wheel? Is that what it was? Sky, you remember if you chose the police officer career, you'd get $100 anytime someone spun a 10 for speeding? Oh, you're just keeping the money? Juglum Obama Star Racers? What is that? Kensing is don't play it now. If your life is better in the game, it's all over. Yeah, you play the board game and go, oh, I'm a loser in the game of real life. Larry, you saw a Monopoly Scrabble crossover? How does that work? Spurl, have I ever been to a concert? A couple. Not very many, but yeah. I got to see Billy Talent live at the ACC, and at the time that happened, I was going out with a chick who worked at a law firm. So they had an executive suite, one of like the boxes, those private boxes. And so I got to see Billy Talent from there, which was pretty sweet because I don't want to be down surrounded by a bunch of screaming people, man. I don't know. It's just, I like being around people under a bunch of circumstances, but just being too close to a stage where it's loud and there's too many people around you, just that's more suck bag than good time for me, you know? So I liked being up in that box where you can enjoy the show. It's all good. You got your own little balcony to chill on. You don't got to worry about being around a bunch of people. Carly got tickets to go and see Mariana's Trench, and she was supposed to go with this other chick who backed out on her, so she was stuck with another ticket. So she turned around and was like, "Oh, well, I think she's not coming." She didn't. I said, "Okay, you know what? I'll go with you. I will go with you to this concert." So we went, and I was just sitting there. Like, Carly went to the washroom or something like that, and I was sitting there, and everybody at the show was like a young girl, pretty much, just looking at me weird. Who's this weirdo all by himself? I'm just like, oh God, when's Carly gonna come back? And then the music started, and it was so loud and awful. I just was immediately wishing I wasn't there. We were so close to the stage, and I don't know how long it took, but not too long before Carly realized she didn't like being there either. And she was just like, I didn't say anything. I just chilled out because I didn't want to ruin her experience. I was there to help her have a good time. And then she didn't want to be there anymore. And I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you. Millmaster, you making your own drink for Christmas? All right. Putting in a lot of work. Heavy metal, yep. Yep, one of those sweets, bro. Chug them, the Tom and Jerry drink? Never heard of that. Hugh, do you think as you get older you appreciate loud noises and big crowds less? Just feels like too much. I don't like being around massive amounts of people. You know? Like, I don't mind a convention. There's a certain level. Different circumstances. But being around that many people plus a bunch of loud noise... So I've never really been a big concert guy. It's never been a big thing on my list, really. I wouldn't have minded seeing the Tragically Hip live. But I feel like concerts for me are something that I would watch a recording of afterwards more likely than actually go to. Heavy metal, you usually get up front, but it's uncomfortable, awkward, and your back hurts from standing more and more now. I get that, 100%, man. When I was playing at the arcade, I stood in front of the Willy Wonka machine for too long. Like, I stood there for a very long time. And it messed my one foot up. It took me a while for it to recover. Just ridiculous. Sparrow, you went to one not long ago and you were shoulder to shoulder. You were uncomfortable the entire time. I feel like there's no point in going if you're going to be uncomfortable. And there's nothing wrong with realizing that it's uncomfortable. It's fine, you know? You're given to these expectations that, oh, you know, it's supposed to be this fun experience. Is it fun for you? Are you enjoying yourself? You know? Like, some people wouldn't like going to Santa's Village because it's a bunch of kiddie rides compared to going to Canada's Wonderland or something like that. But for me, Santa's Village was way better than Canada's Wonderland because it's a bunch of little kiddie rides. And that's right up my alley. I like chill little rides. My brain starts to get freaked out on real roller coasters and stuff. I hate it. I hate every fucking minute of being on the roller coaster. My brain insists we're going to die, and it's a miserable time. I hate it. I hate it. The drink you want to make comes from a book from 1821, Life in London, or the day and night scenes of Jerry Hawthorne and his elegant friend. That's a hell of a name, man. Tom and Jerry is basically eggnog plus rum and brandy. Okay. All right. Scrawn, you wouldn't bother with concerts, been to only one, worked the door a bit at clubs, much too loud for your taste. Yeah, I've been to some music festivals and stuff and ultimately realized it's not for me. It's not for me. Went to a heavy metal concert earlier this year, had to stand outside for 20 minutes. They're overrated. Everybody's different, right? Some people love it. Some people love it. It's not something I can point at and just go, it's a shit experience objectively, because there's lots of different things that different people enjoy. And some people probably enjoy being in a press of people, but I don't. I don't like people too close to me, and I don't like the music too loud. That's why I hated the club that me and my friends would go to at like 3 a.m. after a night of drinking and doing drugs and partying. We'd end up at this fucking club, and this place was an after hours place, and it was packed. You have to push through a sea of people, and they had all the fucking techno music. And it's just like, holy fucking shit, this is ridiculous and over the top. I don't need it. There's always stuff going on there. Fucking cops are there, people ODing and shit. Man, talking about it, I'm like, this feels like a completely different life that time, and now, just chill. I just want a chill life. I've had enough insanity. I've had enough ridiculousness. I just want to have a relaxed time, bro. That's what I want. Aldini, you love roller coasters? I fucking hate them, man. I hate them. Monopoly Scrabble is, instead of rolling dice, you spell words. The word score decides how many spaces you move your token on the board. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. That's not a terrible idea, actually, as a movement mechanic. Going with Scrabble instead of dice rolling. It lets you control your movement, right? If you roll a die, you just get whatever result. But depending on what letters you have, you could have multiple options for words, which could change how much you move. It's too bad the Monopoly itself is a terrible game and the die rolling isn't the problem with it. You know? We kept all the shitty things you fucking hate about Monopoly, but you can play Scrabble to move. Oh. Okay. It's like, hey, we're still gonna hammer thumbtacks into your ball sack, but we're gonna give you a piece of chewing gum. Bo Falcon, you're pretty sure you got permanent spine damage from riding too many roller coasters at Disney World back in 2008? That sucks. Do you have like an ongoing back problem? Or is that just like you bragging on how much you've ridden roller coasters? Because it could be either. Larry, fuck it, cheat, man. Just cheat. If I was going to play Scrabble with a bunch of people and it was Scrabble Monopoly, I would just keep extra letters. I'd have them. You don't put them in your pocket, you're going to get caught. Lift up your ball bag and tap them underneath, you know? Because those little plastic things will adhere to your sack, and you can have the whole alphabet. If you just know which hemisphere of your ball bag the letters are on, like which side's got the vowels, which side's the consonants, it just looks like you're scratching your sack all the time. But your aunt's not going to know. You think your aunt's going to ask you to pull out your ball bag to prove you haven't been cheating at Scrabble Monopoly? Nah, not in this lifetime. Ball Falcon, chronic back pain. Oh, that's bullshit, man. Especially from just like roller coasters. It's not like, oh, bro, I fought a bear to save a family of deer and human babies that somehow had bonded and were living in safety in the woods. And I fought that bear and 2 other bears, and I injured my back. But with every twinge, I remember the lives of those sweet animals and humans I saved. Like, my back hurts all the time. Why? Because I went on the butt blaster one too many times. Oh, fuck. Stranger, listen, man. If your uncle wants to see your ball bag, that's between you and him. I got nothing to do with that. I've got no horse in this race at all. At all. Spurl, your younger sister would always make fun of you because you wouldn't go on the roller coasters with her. Yeah, my friends would fucking make fun of me too that I didn't want to go on the roller coasters. And I'd be like, hey, suck my dick, idiots. The fuck do I care what you think? I'm going to do what I enjoy while I'm here. Fuck you, I bought the ticket. And I'll be damned if I'm going to go on rides that I fucking hate because, oh, you think this about me. Fuck you. Here's what's going to happen. You two assholes are going to wait in line for an hour and a half to go on this fucking Top Gun ride where you move around for maybe a minute and a half with your legs dangling like chumps. I'm gonna be on the fucking wheel, the what is it? What was my favorite one? Just the spinning chairs, bro. You just get in the chairs, woo, and it spins you around. It lifts up, all the chairs are on chains, spins you in circles. That ride is never crowded, bro. The swings are never crowded, ever. You get off, you get right back on. Boom, go again, go again, go again, go again. Tilt-a-whirl. I would do a tilt-a-whirl. Yep, teacups. The rotational rides, all day long, 100%. Spinny, spinny for the winny, winny. But roller coasters can suck my fucking dick till Tuesday, bro. You know? Hate roller coasters. Hate them. Hate them. But I do love the spin. So yeah, I'd go on the swings constantly. You guys gonna wait an hour and a half for this? This ride, fuck that. Fuck that. Well, Master, a guy memorized the Spanish Scrabble dictionary and won the Spanish World Championship for Scrabble without knowing how to speak Spanish. That's pretty good. Larry, your least favorite tile in the game is the letter Q? Yeah, there's not a ton you can do with the Q, man. Jess, yeah, Gravitron, I'm down with that. 100%. 100%. Scrod, I didn't know that there was an insane Clown Posse song called Tilt-a-Whirl. I only know a few other songs. That's right, Jack. Spin to win. A tried and true strategy. For real, though. They would go forever. I'd be like, we're going up to this roller coaster. I'd be like, cool, I'll be at the swings, boys. And then I would just ride the swings like 20 times. And then they'd come back. All right, we did that roller coaster. Now we're doing this one. Okay, see you in a fucking hour. I'll be here on the swing still. My brain on the swings would be like, hey, this chain could snap and you could go flying over the trees. Be like, yeah, it'd be a crazy view on the way. Who knows? Maybe I could grab the tree and save myself. Do I know how many times? Nope. I only know like maybe 3 Insane Clown Posse songs. I know Miracles or whatever. I know Miracles. It's like magic. It's all around. You can't even hold it. Something Island. Hula Girl Island. Is that it? There might be one more. I know like 3 other songs, bro. Ugh. Yes, I wouldn't go on any ride that makes my brain feel weird. That's not a good idea. Mamas, you like to ride rides that fucked people up or ended people? Top Gun, Boardwalk, Pirate, Space Mountain. I just want to have a good time. That's it. That's it. Oh, I can feel a sneeze like lurking in my head, bro. But I don't know if it wants to show up. Don't you hate that feeling? when you've got a sneeze and it's just existing, it's existing in your vicinity. Ugh. Hold on, I need to grab tissues and like a fucking. I need another pill. I need a pill from a sickness, boys. Ugh. Kanzuki, yeah, you see new change and you're like, wait, did some of these break? Oh, my nose is starting to drip, bro. Yep, just came out to get a fucking Advil. Starting to get more stuffed up, you know? So. Lots of water. I will. Maybe ginger ale, actually. All right, I'm back. There we go. Got some ginger ale. It's got a nice little Christmas themed can, which is nice. Carly explained to me why she got the whole case. And part of it was because it had this particular Christmas design on top of being cheaper, obviously, overall per can. So. Ari, you got 5 inches of snow a couple days ago. That's a considerable amount. We've got a decent amount of snow now. It's cold out there. It's getting cold out there, but it's actually looking properly snowy and Christmassy. So that is nice. I do like that. Also, I made my Christmas bees in Minecraft, so they generate snow. It started to snow inside my base in the building because I had the Christmas bees. Hell yeah. Goddard, what's up, bro? How you doing? Heavy Metal, you bought a bag of cranberries to give to your parrots? Oh, Christmas treats, man. Does Canada Dry sell particularly well up there? I mean, as far as I know, it's the #1 ginger ale in Canada. Wonder if they have something like that on the can. Sometimes they print shit like that. But yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how well it sells overall. I just know that when I'm not feeling well, ginger ale, chicken noodle soup, there's particular things that are they may not actually be healing, but you're giving them as a kid. And it's just comfort food, Jess, you think ginger ale is just okay compared to energy drinks? Well, I mean, energy drinks are insane, so I'm not surprised. But energy drinks all taste like crap, and I don't need that much caffeine. Stranger, it's 4:20 a.m. Oh, smoke them if you got them, fucker! I like these glasses. They've got the claymation Rudolph on them, bro. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Kansugi, damn Gen X and their voodoo remedies. I don't know, man. I just know that when I was a kid, my mom would give me ginger ale and soda crackers to eat. When I was sick, I'd stay home and I'd watch The Price is Right and other daytime television, which felt interesting on one level because I never really got to watch it. Jojo, you want to grow again? Go for it, man. Go get them seeds planted, boy. Heavy Metal, you had to severely cut back on caffeine to curb your anxiety. Well, that's worth it because anxiety is bullshit. Millmaster, you know the 4,000 years medicinal history of ginger? That is not how you spell that word. Have some Vicks. Oh yeah, I can't see. Yep, little like honey or cherry Vicks. The ones that look like a thick guitar pick. Well, fucking, you mix ginger ale with watermelon juice or peach or flavored lemonades. Huh. Interesting. I don't really get that experimental with mixing my beverages, in all honesty. But that sounds like it might be all right. I definitely did the swamp water. Like, you go to one of the beverage dispensers that they have at any fast food place or a 7-Eleven and just fill it with a bunch of different kinds of pop. Well, Millmaster and Hugh, between the two of you, apparently you want ginger going in all your holes. So have fun with that. Jacko, listen to caffeine's a vasodilator. All right, House. Improves your circulation, improves white blood cell accessibility, helps relieve tension headaches, and increases the size of your ball bag by 10%. Milmas says, Jess, did the prince release you? He has not been released. Full release, bro. Full release. Milmas says, someone can have all my grow gear if they clean my attic out. Oh, he's going to try and make a skin suit out of you. Let's be real. Milmas is trying to lure you to his house so he can make a skin suit out of you, bro. Who wants to be a skin suit? Yeah, I feel like I haven't been sick since like last January, man. And this one's way, way milder. So that's all right. Can't trust mill players. No, you definitely can't, man. He's going to try and grind your mind up in his attic. He's like, I want you to be in a live action remake of Longlegs. But we're not filming it. We're doing it for real. Man, it's crazy. Christmas is only 4 days away. How wild is that? How wild is that? Only 4 days. Time has been flying. It's been a good month. This has been a good Christmas season. Oh. So much good eating. And still so much good eating to do. Cookie exchanges, all that stuff. Some delicious turkey, all of it. What up, Esoteric? How you doing? Hey, Bullfalcon gifting 5 memberships. You guys have been gifted memberships by the Nigerian Prince. Enjoy it. This is the first step that he makes, the handshake of friendship. But then the other hand, slipping down to get a little squeeze on the butt cheeks. So be watchful. Be watchful of the Falcon and his patented back attack. He'll pretend like he can't get you. I got back problems. But what he really means by that is, I got problems with not touching your backside. Well, Falcon, you are the member lord. Dropping them shields for other to yield. To wield. That's what I meant to say. To wield. Not to yield. Yielding shields for others to wield. There we go. There we go. Oh, Hewd can attest to it. Hewd can attest to Paul Falcon's debauchery. Hey, Zircon and Jojo giving the shield welcome. Yeah. Make them shields rain from the sky. But I hear that song in my head in the actual Christmas tree fucking tune. Oh, Christmas balls. It says, oh, Christmas balls or Christmas balls. May all your balls be merry. I'll grab your balls and squeeze them hard. I'll grab your balls out in the yard. Oh, Christmas balls. How fleshy be your bounty. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. Hope that pill clicks in soon, makes the breathing a little bit better. Overall, it's all right. There's people with bigger problems than I have. I saw somebody out today walking along dragging like a fucking suitcase with a little like kid caravan thing behind it. And you know, there's no kid in it. It's just somebody with like all their possessions traveling along, and you feel for them because it's like, man, that looks rough. That looks rough. I've been in rough spots, but never quite that rough. And it's like, yo, I hope things get better for you. I hope your life gets better, hopefully. Because it's a cold night, and it's got to be a real challenge to port all your stuff around like that. Millmaster, yeah, you can have 2 of them on your forehead, bro. Just play your cards right, and Commander Knight can turn into Commander. Esoteric, anything is possible? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I don't think a tuna fish can make you a grilled cheese sandwich. So, checkmate, motherfucker! You lose! You lose. You're kidding. Too late. Too late. You've been destroyed by tuna fish logic. There's no backing out of it now. There's no saying it was a joke. You said it as a truth statement, and everybody saw it on the internet, and will know it forever. Correct. Correct, buddy. No takebacks in the lands of the interwebs. Forever emblazoned upon the internet for all to see. Just like all the screw-ups that I've made. Esoteric. Oh, get wrecked. I'll just use that as an excuse to get messed up. Do it. Do it. I dare you. The banana popsicles that I have at this current time to go with this sickness in particular are pretty good. I found in recent times banana popsicles that I got were low on flavor, but these ones seem to have been flavor boosted. Don't get pulled in, juggle 'em. Don't get pulled in. Don't fall for the baby Superman stuff, bro. Don't even. You're asking. He doesn't know what happened. He just watches the one where they've got the baby at the beginning of the movie, and he tries to stare at Superman's junk. So you don't wanna go down that rabbit hole, bro. You're gonna end up on a whole bunch of lists. I wonder how high my dude is going to be from all the free experience that my bees are cranking into him right now. Because he's just been standing there for like a fucking hour and a half almost now. I need to gain an obscene amount of experience for what I actually intend. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Jesus has more powers than Superman. Superman can't get you drunk with fucking just like if you're stuck somewhere, Superman can't open the back of a fucking toilet up and then turn the water into booze, bro. So, and he can't make it rain toads and shit on people. Well, actually, I guess maybe if you went and got a bunch of toads and threw them at people. It's not the same, though. It's not the same. It tain't the same at all, man. Besides, Superman ain't got little bread that you eat. That's part of his body, right? Ain't nobody eating Superman breads. Jack, you just watched A Christmas Carol play on the stage like you do every year. Jacob Marley's line, "Business? Mankind was my business." Always hits hard when I see the homeless around wintertime. It's rough, man. It's rough. Yeah, it's an unfortunate reality that not everybody gets to have the best kind of fucking Christmas. So I just hope that whatever's going on in their lives, that there's some comforts in there for them, some friendship and all of that, you know? But also, get the fuck out of my view. I don't want to see you. You're bumming me out on Christmas. Boo! Go be sad in an alley somewhere. Prison wine in every toilet? No. Holy Jesus wine in every toilet. Purified holy wine. All right? You know, like holy infant, so tender and mild. Holy toilet wine, so tender and mild. Drink in heavenly peace. That's it. Happy holidays to you, Al. Merry motherfucking Christmas, bro. Brogue. I'm just thinking about a big old plate of meats right now. My brain just started thinking about it. I would like a whole bunch of the charcuteries for me, please. Carly got me a little block of the double smoked cheddar, which I haven't had in a while. It's pretty enjoyable. But only a little. Too much of it is too much. Yeah. Which is a very obvious statement. But by that I mean a bigger piece is too much. That was a real surprise for me when I tried it, because before that I was just used to the like Cracker Barrel or Black Diamond cheddar cheese blocks where you could just break off a chunk and eat it like it's nothing. But the double smoked 1 year aged cheddar is way too intense for that. Al, is the Canadian Post Office back up and working? You want to send me a birthday card? It is, bro. It is. You may send away at your discretion, good sir. Yeah. The fancy boy word charcuterie for a nice meat platter. Meat, cheese, crackers. It's nice. Just sitting, picking the stuff. Womp, womp. All right, Al, I'll keep my eyes out for it. Millmaster, you look for all dress today but didn't see any? Oh, too bad, man. Too bad. I've got half a bag, no, but a third of a bag of all dress chips left and a full unopened bag and a bag of salt and vinegar Ruffles. Got a whole bunch of treats. Got a whole bunch of treats for Christmas, which is great. And have a $20 gift card for the grocery store to get more treats for New Year's. Because I do love eating. I like having delicious foods. It's... Getting to eat nice meals every day is very underrated. You know? It's something that I very much appreciate in my life and think is a big deal and is very worthwhile to me. Hugh, there's a homeless lady who sleeps at the bus stop down the street. You're happy when the police got her because it's been super cold. You felt sad for her. I'm with you, bro. I'm glad that the police beat her to death because you don't want to be sad. It's like, oh, thank God you put her out of her misery. She seemed so cold there. So thank you, officers, for bludgeoning her so that I can get back to enjoying my warm, cozy Christmas season. Millmaster, you ain't going to Walmart 4 days before Christmas? You little bitch. We fucking afraid of a Walmart 4 days before Christmas? Get those chips. Get those chips. Get those chips. It's worth it. It's worth it for all dressed. Jojo, sad but true. Oh, somebody's singing Metallica. My buddy thought Sad But True was Sex Patrol. That's what he thought they were saying in that Metallica song. Millmaster, you did want to try them on Christmas? Then don't be a little fucking hooker. Put on your fucking big boy pants and go to Walmart. You can do it. You can even go through the self-checkout so you don't have to fucking talk to as many people. Aldini, the what? What the hell's that? Just says, just have earbuds and listen to a podcast in the lines. That's it. Just listen to a podcast about cats while you wait to buy your chips. Heavy Metal, you love that song. You played along with it on your guitar yesterday. It's a good tune, bro. It's a good tune. Oh, I feel like I'm breathing a little bit easier. I don't know if I'm just deluding myself, but that's good. See you later, Jack. Have a good one, buddy. Larry says, Millmaster being afraid to go to Walmart 3 days before Christmas is justified. It was busy while I was working there today. Look, now, people think you're actually afraid to go, Millmaster. Not that it's a hassle. They can tell that you're a fucking scared little bitch afraid to go to a store a few days before Christmas. I'm not going to a store before Christmas. Gee willikers, I'm so scared. I'm quaking in my boots. You fucking pussy. I'm with Larry. You're a fucking pussy, and you should be scared of going to the fucking Walmart. You weak fucking pussy. I agree with Larry's assessment of you. You're fucking weak and unworthy of respect. All right? And we all see it, Millmaster. We all see it. Break stop, what's up? Playing a Foundations draft? Getting ready to Jundum? Do it, bro. Do it. Sperl says, Jess is the person with earbuds in line, not paying attention and holding everyone up. But can't you listen and look at the same time? Jess says, Millmaster, you're weak. Oh, shit! Millmaster, you're losing the respect of even the rabble now. Not a good look, bro. Not a good look. Shaking in your boots. Oh, God. Not the Walmart. Please, wife. Please, wife, mother, don't make me go. Will you go for me, mommy? That's it. Millmaster, say that to your wife. Go up to your wife and say, Mommy, I'm afraid to go to the Walmart. Will you get me some all-dressed chips, please? Hugh says, Millmaster getting cussed out for free for Christmas. Mike is Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. I got fuck yous for everybody in my sack. Era says, Millmaster, face your fears. Go to Walmart at midnight. Get into a fight in the parking lot. Kiss some dudes in the parking lot at midnight at the Walmart and get your all-dressed chips. It's a Christmas miracle. I'm filled with man kisses and chips. Jojo goes, Jess is rabble. Jess goes, what's rabble? Look in the mirror, motherfucker. That's what a rebel is. Walmart lot lizards. Millmaster, I dare you to fuck 3 gross prostitutes in the Walmart parking lot and then get 4 bags of all-dressed chips to go with your all-dressed with STDs dick. Larry, you had a mountain of recovery today at work. Mainly customers who picked stuff off the shelf then decided they didn't want it upon reaching the checkout. Have all these people ever heard of a list? Yeah, well, I bet it's a lot of impulse shopping. And you know what, Larry? I'm going to fully admit that I am bad for picking, I'll pick up this thing of cookies and then I'll find a better deal somewhere else with other cookies. And I'll be like, well, I guess these cookies are going right here on this shelf. I'm definitely not walking all the way back across the store to put this where this came from. Heavy metal STD flavored chips? Nope. I don't think that's going to sell well. Jess, if Rabble is a mirror image of you, then you're down with it. Well, The rabble looks into itself and appreciates. What are you going to do? Authorities reported he paid her with $5 in a package of all-dressed chips. He was arrested while attempting to get a $2 whore to take a bag of all-dressed chips, but smush it into dust, and then feed it directly into his dick hole. I'm going to fill your mouth like a flavor cannon, honey. All dressed chips, though, legit. It's worth it. It's worth it to go to the Walmart, all jokes aside. Larry used to be really bad with impulse buying as a kid. Then one day your mom pointed out, since then you learned to tame the beast. Well, that's good. Learning to control impulse shopping is good. I found that my shopping habits and impulsive purchases were very strongly curbed by becoming insanely poor. It's just like, oh, yeah, okay. So, now a lot of the time I'm afraid to spend money on myself because of what happened. So it's just kind of like, I don't want it. It's an exercise in it. So you can go in too much in either direction, really. You can be too impulsive, but you can also be too hesitant. And I'm that way sometimes. And I think it negatively impacts Carly, unfortunately. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It is what it is. But ultimately, if you buy impulse stuff, a lot of the time you just don't feel happy with it afterwards, You bought it thinking that it would lead to some kind of result, generally happiness, and then it doesn't, and you just go, oh, all right. Larry, he's okay. He's really wound up about going to the Walmart. just let him be. He'll be all right. Break stop. You won round one. Nice. Are you gonna 2 round 2? Ha ha. See what I did there? See, that was a really dumb joke. Woo. Okay. Well, I'm starting to feel more run down, so I think it's a good time to be heading off. Thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. As always, it's nice to see you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And unless I get really sick tomorrow, I will catch you guys tomorrow. All right? Peace out for now. Goodbye.